Hey everybody, it's Michelle Salcha, and I probably sound, oh gosh, I don't sound good at all. And I'm not feeling well. I've felt pretty rough the last few days. It's the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and I hope that you've all had a long weekend, well rested, and feel much better than I do. I actually feel better than I think I sound. I did a craft fair last weekend, and tried to pay attention to the things that people were interested in as they stopped by my booth, and it looked like people were looking for stocking stuffer ideas, gift card holders, small little gift items. So I've gathered some supplies that would allow you to, with just a few products, put together gift card holders, and show you a couple of other things that are coming up. And I got my notes over here, so let me make sure that I'm staying on track over here, because with, I don't know, got Advil going through my system, and I don't know, all kinds of mess. So anyway, I'm going to refer to my notes and make sure that I try and stay kind of focused here. These are the projects that we're going to make today. So they're all little gift card holders. So let me lift this up so that you can see. This one actually kind of opens like, well, you could put your gift card right here, and that would be kind of cute. But you've got some other options too. You could pull this out kind of like a Matchbox cover and put your gift card in here. Could even add a liner of white cardstock and write a message here. Or you could write your message on the back. So that's gift card holder number 1. This is gift card holder number 2. It's just so pretty. This is using the All Is Bright Designer Series paper, and let me show you. This is all I have left of my pack. I decided that I would go through and make up as much as I could of these gift card holders. One, so that I've got them on hand if someone in my family needs them. I thought you all might need to, reach out to me and say, hey, I need one. If you got anything to sell, I thought I'd have that. And then I thought I'd have whatever's left over for next year's event at Mistletoe Market. So out of this Designer Series paper, I have one full sheet and some scraps left over, and that's it. I thought that was pretty darn good. And you might even notice that I am storing my Designer Series paper in the Memories and More 12 by 12 pages. It keeps them sturdy, and I don't know, I like this. This is much better than the system I was using previously. I don't have racks on my walls or anything like that for them. So I'm going to use that paper, and then I'm going to use 3 different stamp sets. Peaceful Noel is in the holiday catalog. Has the beautiful paper that goes along with it too, but that paper's been sold out for a little while, and I thought this paper is not something I had earmarked for something else, so that was a good paper for it. Sincerely Santa, this is the stamp set that goes along with the project, the tags, the tin of tags that are in the holiday catalog as well. Unfortunately, that tin sold out a while ago as well, but you can use these for lots of other things. You could design your own tags and use them. I love that you've got this to from in there. They're good size images. So you have this, and then I'm using also just one stamp from this Seasonal Chums stamp set that's in the annual catalog. But these make great tags too. They come with, there's a coordinating set of framelits that allow you to cut out both the front and the back so that they fold together and make a really cute tag. In fact, let me show you one. Okay, so this is very impromptu, so talk amongst yourselves for just a minute while I put this little guy back together. Oh, he's lost his... Okay. Anyway, this is a mason jar that is large enough for the little cake in a mugs. Have you seen those single serving cakes that you can make in a mug? This is actually big enough for that. It makes a darling little gift. Punch a circle for the top, and then this little Seasonal Chums snowman. So you've got the front and the back, and then you can write your message in the middle. So cute little presentation there. I don't know why my knot has clearly slipped, and I might have eaten the single serving cake might have done that. So anyway, that's the seasonal chums. That's the stamp set that we're going to use for one of these as well. So some of the other things that I made. Celine Kempton showed me this when I saw her at Onstage earlier this month. It's a wine bottle topper, right? So you just slide that over the neck of your bottle, and then it says Noel. So the wine glasses are from the Half Full stamp set. That's in the annual catalog. It was designed by one of our $1 million sellers. It's a beautiful stamp set, and I had a great time coloring those little glasses. The little stars, the copper stars, they were in the holiday catalog, and they're no longer available. And this is the Joyous Noel paper that came from the holiday catalog too. But swap this out with the same concept, different papers, different embellishment. Use the little snowflake trinkets that are available this month, or just cut out some snowflakes. There are a couple of different stamp set framelits that have snowflakes that you could attach. So change your whole color scheme up and make some wine bottle holders. I mean, that's a quick and easy thing to grab as you're headed out to a party. Nice gift, and some really pretty presentation. So thank you, Celine, for showing me those. I had a lot of fun making them. And then this actually, the hot chocolate, this stamp set was available a year ago, and it retired. And I didn't take the time to find a new stamp set to use for this year, but I wanted to show you this concept because this is super, super easy. Just a packet of hot chocolate, right? And you can get those for sale anywhere. And then this is just a regular 4 1/4 wide by 11-inch piece of cardstock. And then it's just folded down and glued down. Didn't glue down my sides because I wanted my hot cocoa or whatever to slide in easily, not get caught on anything. The Wood Textures 6x6 Designer Series paper stack, a doily, and then a punch, a piece of glimmer paper, and then whatever sentiment you'd like to be here. Doesn't have to be about hot chocolate just because it has a hot chocolate pocket, right? And then put a gift card in here with it. How fun is that? So, so easy. You really don't even need to use adhesive on the card itself, only on whatever your label, your tag. I can't think of what to call that. But anyway, whatever that is, that's the only piece of adhesive that you need. So super, super easy, super fun. And I sold all that I had of those. If I had had that one with me, I'd have sold it too. But somehow it was lost on my desk, so it didn't make the cut. Before I get making these, I want to tell you that in December, my events will be earlier in the month. So normally the all occasion card class that is the third Thursday of the month is going to be on the second Thursday of the month. So that will be on December 13th, right? I am planning a catalog launch live event later in the month, probably during those last couple of weeks of Christmas. Let's see, but I'll try and do more videos, more helpful hints, make this as stress-free as possible. I try not to stress during the holidays. I don't work out very well, but I try not to. Thanks so much for traveling outside. The four cards that we're going to make on December 13th, these are the designs. And these are mock-ups, so they might actually look a little different when we get to the class. In fact, I know a couple of them will. But we're going to make this Heartfelt Gratitude, right? And then this one, I've got a couple of sentiment choices we can use on this. And I know that I'm not going to use Crushed Curry for this bottom yellow. I'm going to use a brighter yellow for it. This is a super, super easy technique. And this stamp set, I believe, is called Enjoy Life. This is from the Flourish Filigree stamp set that's in the holiday catalog. And then the Pretty Label Punch. And I don't remember what other stamp sets I used for the label. But super pretty. Oh, it needs a liner. You can't write on this dark, but it needs a liner. But other than that, that card's good to go. And then I am going to change a color on this card. But this is so easy. It's one stamp set, Rooted in Nature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inks and some sequins. And that's it. So great. I don't know. They're going to be fun. They're going to be fast. And then we get to just have fun after that. Alright, so Online Extravaganza is the sale that Stampin' Up! Is currently offering. So today it starts the second of the 3 2-day windows. And so today and tomorrow, stamps and kits are on sale from the annual catalog. Now there's some exclusions. I'm not going to go into all of those. And they have set aside a limited number of each of the available products to include in the sale. So this is a great time. If you had your eye on a stamp set and haven't purchased it because you're waiting for a sale, get it now. Same as the kits, the calligraphy kit, the punch box kit. That's a great one to start with because in the box you've got a stamp set, a block, 2 ink spots, add a pack of note cards, and you're good to go. You're ready to start creating some fast and easy cards. And one of the things I want to do this month or in December is actually to show you some ideas for using the punch box kit that's in the annual catalog and the one that's in the holiday catalog. So hold on one second, I'm going to grab those. You're talking amongst yourselves, right? Okay. And did I mention there's a punch in here as well? It wouldn't be a punch box if it didn't have a punch. So this is the tin that's in the holiday catalog. It's so pretty. And I probably already removed the guts from in here. Yeah, I've already filled it with something else. Something that I took in the craft fair that didn't sell. And I brought it home protected in here. But anyway, inside is a punch, a stamp set, 2 ink spots, and a block. So you are good to go. Add a pack of note cards. And similar with this one. I think this is so pretty. And we'll see if I've removed the guts from it. I can't really tell. It feels a little heavier than empty. Okay, so the 2 ink spots are here in the block. So here's the block that comes with. This is like a D-size block. That's the most often used. You have a punch fit right here, and the little stamp set fits right here. And it's just looking, I thought the stamp set, oh, it is. Okay, so you're in luck. The stamp sets are kind of close by. So I put them in a stamp case. So this one, it had to do that, right? So in the annual catalog is hello, and then thanks, happy birthday friend, thinking of you, congratulations Rockstar, and best wishes. So in the little punch, punches out this design that you can see here. So it's, and the ink spots are Grapefruit, Grapefruit Grove, and Night of Navy. So some versatile colors, make some fast and easy cards. Simple stamping, I believe, is what Stampin' Up! Is calling it. And then in the red one, in the holiday catalog, the stamp set is the one that fell on the floor. And it says, sending Christmas wishes, jingle all the way, peace and joy, heaven and nature sing, have a holly jolly Christmas, and may your season be merry and bright. So for tags for your gifts, this would be a lot of fun. Note cards, regular size cards, you've got a label punch here as well. So lots of fun things that you can do with those. And I am going to do a video and feature them a little bit more than just show you the stamp sets. And those, the punch kit may be one of the excluded items. I didn't check. Sorry about that. So let me think if I've gotten everything else. If you do want to order either in the sale that's today and tomorrow on stamps and kits, or excuse me, the 27th and the 28th, it's going to be tools and inks. And you know, I got a lot of tools that I couldn't do without. I don't know if the silicone mat is going to be on there or not, but if it is, I'm going to buy more of these. Paper snips, always good to have on hand. I thought my snips were in really good shape, and then when we were at On Stage earlier this month, I tried a brand new pair straight out of the package and was like, oh man, I should probably get a new pair and replace these. Now, you know, you can get your scissors sharpened, but these are $10. So for the price of $5 to sharpen your scissors or $10 to get a brand new pair, I don't know, I think it makes sense just to replace them. Alright, I'm just babbling. Blocks might be in the sale. So it might be a good time to pick up on some extra blocks as well. Okay, so now let's get busy. We are going to start with this little gift card holder, and it doesn't even have any stamping. It couldn't be any easier. And this could be the belly band. I don't have any adhesive on the ribbon, so it could be untied. It could be just slide off and on. And like I said, you put the gift card in here. You could put a message in here, add a little piece of white liner and put your message in there. I don't know, super cute. So all the dimensions and such I can give you later, so you don't need to try and write those down right now. Let me know what you're interested in, and I'll be sure that you get them. But, oh, now, okay, so paper is cut like this. This is the other side, so you can see how that works. I did write down my scoring. Now, the scoring tool, I love this tool. I love it for making 3D projects and items like these gift card holders. Anything that's going to have more than one score line right down the center, this is my go-to tool. Comes with this stylus. Okay, has a skinny end and a fat end. Be careful with your designer series paper not to push too hard into the grooves. You could tear your paper. So for this one, I am just going to score it at 4 and at 8. Oop. Hold on to it. And then I want that one row of stockings to show at the bottom. I'm going to fold that over. So I am going to come to there. And that was, I don't know, that could vary, I guess, the way you cut your paper. But for me, that is 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths. Now the adhesive I like to use for these is Tombow. I've got a piece of shaded spruce that's going to be my background. Now don't blink or you're going to miss the whole dang thing here. I'm going to fold that over, and then I'm going to put some adhesive in this middle part. Real scientific little scribble there. And I store my adhesive, my Tombow, in a shot glass, so the glue is always at the bottom and ready to go. And then I'm just going to put this down. This is shaded spruce. So the inks that I'm using today are Real Red, Crumb Cake, Real Red and Crumb Cake. Those are the only two ink colors I'm using. And the ribbon is Real Red as well. Okay. And this is mixed satin ribbon. This is from the holiday catalog in Real Red. You know, I would never try and tie a bow. I'm just going to try and tie a knot. And even that sometimes doesn't work. And you can move this over to the side if you want to make sure that your stockings show more. It's just art, people. There are no wrong answers. And I'll move that over. And then I am going to cut this with ribbon scissors. Stampin' Up! Doesn't have ribbon scissors in the catalog right now. But they sure are nice to have on hand. I hope they come back. Voila! Did you blink? You missed the whole thing. Don't take a break and get a drink or you're going to miss them. So that is the first gift card holder. Super, super easy. Allows you to use up your cardstock, your designer series paper, and make lots of gorgeous gift card holders too. So this is the second one, right? So this is a belly band. It slides right off. A piece of Real Red, scored, and a piece of white. You could stamp this a little bit too if you wanted to decorate it, but you could write your message there. Fold it up, your gift card goes in here. You fold it over and slide it on. And, okay. So let's put this together. So I'm going to get out my, I'm so sorry for the sniffles, oh my gosh. Of course the tissue is way across the room because I wasn't that smart. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to score. And and then you have a scoring blade on your trimmer if you've got the Stampin' Up! Trimmer. The reason I like this is I make fewer mistakes. I can say score it 2.5 and 6. I don't know, it just seems so much easier for me. I hope it's I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that's challenged, but I love the scoring board. It's a big surface. I can just turn my paper around when I'm making a box. And did you all see the bag I made for my granddaughter's birthday yesterday? She turned a year old November 10th, and we had her party yesterday. And then this is the piece of paper that I'm using for this. So it has the dots on one side, and then this pretty greenery on the other. And at some point I wondered if I would cut these to try and match them up, and no, I didn't. It was not really a need, because your ribbon's going to go right through the middle. Bring my silicone mat. The silicone mat does a lot of things. It provides a little cushion when you're working with photopolymer stamps, right? It's a good surface, because your photopolymer stamps don't have any give to them, like your red rubber do. So pay attention to what I'm doing here. So I'm going to hear this in. Again, I'm using Tombow. You could use snail adhesive, whatever is your preference. Snail adhesive is like a tape runner. I like Tombow because I don't get anything straight the first time, and that gives me a little bit of wiggle room. If you are gluing, working with hot glue, your glue doesn't stick to the silicone mat. So if you get it on the silicone mat, then you just peel it off afterwards. Right. Now, I noticed when I was doing my cutting earlier today that my blade on my trimmer needed to be changed. I've got a little frayed edges on some of my cuts. And I just purchased packs of blades. With most order, they come 2 to a pack for about $6, and then I actually store those in the back of my trimmer. Y'all excuse me. I feel a big tickle coming on. Now for the belly band, right? So I am going to take, let me put this white down first. So anybody already tired of leftovers? Are you out of leftovers? Don't laugh, but with this crazy tickle in my throat and this stopped up head and sinus pressure, okay, I can hear some of you already laughing. So Friday night, every Friday night, Greg and I normally go out for Mexican food, and this Friday night was no exception. Leftovers be danged. And I got the tortilla soup because it just felt so good on my throat. And I always have leftovers, and I did Friday as well, but then I also ordered a soup to go so that I would have it all weekend to enjoy. So I'm looking forward to some soup for lunch, maybe some soup for dinner. So if you've got a recipe for that chicken tortilla soup that they get in Mexican, it's got like pico de gallo in it, and chicken broth, and slice up some, I almost said olives, gosh dog, avocados. Alright, so I've just put this in place. Now with working with Tombow, you need to give it a second to hold. So I'm going to hold it here for just a second and continue telling me. Anyway, if you've got a recipe for that soup, please send it to me. I'd like to make some more, keep it on hand. Now, I think that's good. I can slide it off, and then it won't have that pressure to spring open. I didn't score anything, I didn't measure that. I just folded it over and simply held it in place. And then I need to stamp the Noel. Again, I'm going to stamp that in Real Red. Now, this is a photopolymer stamp set, so I've got it mounted to a clear acrylic block. I'm going to use the Real Red ink. This is one of our new ink pads that came out, new style that came in the annual catalog, and it just opens and slides. And they're really stiff when you first get them. You might even think about not pushing it all the way in so that you can get a good grip to pull it back out and turn it over. Right? So I don't really shut mine all the way right now. Then I've got a circle. I'm just going to ink this up. And I noticed I need to re-ink several of my ink pads. Wish I'd been keeping a list so that I could just do that all at once. If anybody needs Tranquil Tide refill, I've ordered that 3 times. So if you're out, you're low, let me know. I can help you out. I got plenty. Okay. close that. That's the only stamping I'm doing. Now I could decorate the inside, that little white piece. I could use, I don't know, some of the holly berries, holly leaves. Here's the holly leaf, and here are the berries. Two-step stamping, the outline, and then the center. Same thing with some of the greenery. I could do that. I'm not going to do that for the sake of right now because I want to show you all these different designs. So, alright, so I'm going to mount this on a gold foil label cut from the Pretty Label punch. That punch has been worth its weight in gold. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It has a beautiful coordinating stamp set, and then it's got some other stamps that go with it as well. Just, I don't know, y'all can tell I'm just trying to eyeball that and get it even. Then while that dries, I'm going to grab a package of Real Red. I had to open a new package of this because the open package is AWOL somewhere in my office. I'm sure it'll turn up now that I've opened the new package, right? Isn't that the way it works? Now, these little sprigs are cut out of Gold Glimmer, and that punch that's also a punch. And I don't remember if it's in the annual catalog or the holiday catalog. I'm sorry. I have not made my way through the holiday catalog yet, which is kind of sad because some of those items are going to expire 1st or 2nd of January. Alright, so now I'm just going to position this so that kind of one's up high and one's down low. There's no magic to this, although I find myself trying to find my example. Okay, so I just put a glue dot because the glimmer paper sticks best with glue dots. And we'll put that down there. That one coming up this way. Right now, my white glue is still a little tacky, so I'm going to try and get that back the way I wanted it. Now, I'm going to put dimensionals on the top and the bottom. Why am I doing that? I don't have to do that for this one, but the belly band is going to go right through the middle, so that way both dimensionals will be caught on the belly band. Oh, the sniffles, dang it. Oops, some of my sprigs. Here's my belly band. And my label is going to cover that seam that I made. Okay, hold on. Let's slide it in place. And then we can figure out if there's a way to position it. Because I think I did something kind of tricky. Alright, so what I did on the first one is I kind of centered the side of the gold foil into the bottom of that top flap. So we'll see how that works for this one. Because I do want to cover up the seam. Okay, voila, number 2. Isn't that so pretty? I can hear you oohing and awing, right? Alright, number 3 is this little guy. May your Christmas be holly, jolly, and bright. And also from the Peaceful Noel stamp set. So it's photopolymer. And I do want to do a little scoring on this one. So get that scoreboard out. Now this paper, this Designer Series paper, is not a super, I do not want to do it with this. It's not a super duper thick or really thin paper, but I am using the wider point of the stylus. And I'm just going to hope that it won't matter. So it's not that. This is all very forgiving stuff. Now with glimmer paper, right, so this is the top, and this is, actually I guess it goes this way. They're pretty even. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I am going to use glue dots on the edge to hold my glimmer paper in place. Glue dots, I could use Tombow, but it might take a few minutes to set. And this is going to go way too fast for that, so I don't want to. I certainly don't need to use 4. And then so I'm going to put down one end, and then I'm going to turn it over and try and line up kind of straight on the other side. Now, your gift card's going to go in here. Again, you could put a liner piece in it. This is light enough. I think you could write your message there if you wanted to. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment on this piece that I've already punched. And again, this is real red. And I want to show you a trick for lining this up. I hope you can see. So, without my head getting in the, well, no, it's not. Alright, so I am lining up this, so may your Christmas be. I'm just lining up that sentiment with kind of the curved edge of the, maybe I can show you when I pull this back out. And it might be a little high. I probably could have come down a little bit. But I just tried to line it up with the edge here and here to get it straight between. And looking at it, it could come down farther. So let's just turn it over. Try again. Take 2. Okay. So now I've kind of got the edge of the stamp into the corner. There. That's a little more evenly centered. Alright, we'll put that away. And then for this one, I only want the top part to be adhered. So I'm going to put my red rhinestones, my red gems down first in either corner. And luckily I had a model to go by because we all know I don't always do embellishments real well. Dimensionals. I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals just at the top. And then I want this a little bit over on the right side so that my knot decoration are over here. And what I've done here is line up the glimmer paper so that the outer curved edge is in the center of the glimmer paper. All right. Then take some more of this ribbon and come around. And remember that adhesive is just on the top. There's probably a much easier way to do this than what I'm doing. And actually I caught it on the other one above the glimmer paper. And that's fine. That should be enough. That goes down. And I'm just going to tie a knot again. Anybody wants to give lessons in knot tying? I'm open for that too. Finally learned how to do a decent bow. Well, most often. Now, I'm going to slide this up a bit on this end and this end. And you could untie this or slide it off like a belly band to open up the gift card holder. And there you go. 2 of those. Around the trash. And I think this one is so pretty. Isn't this pretty paper? With a little gold glimmer, this paper, and this is an envelope. Okay, there's a piece of early espresso in it, and this is half of an envelope. How clever is that? I'm not going to score anything here. Okay, I think I forgot something. Yeah, okay, I did. This one, so let me just show you how you can use this as a belly band. Because this one did have a liner paper in, so let me show you how that would work. And, you know, stamp it up, guys, okay? Stamp it up. Just totally intentional, no pun. Unintentional. Oh my gosh. Somebody's going to send me back to bed. No, I'm not tired. Slept on the couch last night with the dog so that I could sleep a little propped up. Okay. Now, so now this is just a belly band, right? So I'm just going to kind of catch it. The paper is come underneath. Slide up. There you go. So now you can see how easy that was. And my ribbon got a little slick, so it probably wouldn't be too hard to untie and retie that either. So that's the other option. Okay, back to this guy with his half of an envelope and that paper. This paper, it is different than the other one that we used. Alright, got a glimmer circle. This is, we're stamping this one from the Sincerely Santa stamp set. This one's from Santa, so we're going to stamp in. Now, let me tell you, this is a clear mount stamp set, right? Meaning that it mounts to the clear acrylic block. And you notice I do not have a label identifying my stamp here. That's all going to change in the Occasions catalog, because instead of this clear mount type of stamp, it's going to be a cling mount. And the cling is in the label. So all of my clear mount stamps are actually going to have a label. You'll see. We'll be doing some demonstrations and playing with those soon. I did use one of those stamps on the gift bag that I made for Hazel yesterday. Okay, so here we go. Now this is going to go inside. This I'm just going to wrap around my half an envelope. So here's my envelope. Okay, vanilla envelope. I sealed it. I cut it in half, right? And then I'm just going to wrap this around. And I've got plenty of room, so I can just find like this, because then in my center I'll have my sentiment. Okay. Nothing fancy here. Now I will glue this down. I did discover that you don't have to, but I'm going to. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on this piece to hold it to the envelope, and see what I mean by wiggle room. That did not. Okay. Dang it. Okay. And then line them up. Now, while that's drying, I'll put a couple of dimensionals on the back of my label. A couple means 3 in my world, evidently. Look at this, we have one more gift holder to make. So, how many of you are giving gift cards this year? Could you use some gift card holders? Would you like to make your own? I've got a private event next Saturday, but there's room in my schedule if you want to make some. Alright, early espresso, so you attach your gift card to this, slides right in. Voila! Another super pretty gift card holder. And then the last one that we have is this little Merry Christmas. This is the stamp set from the Seasonal Chums stamp set that's in the annual catalog. And I've already scored it. So this one we're going to kind of accordion fold like this. Okay? And then we'll put paper here and paper here, and the gift card is going to go right here. So you can see paper on the front, paper on the back. My screen changed. Okay, so the first one on the front, pretty poinsettia print on the back. Alright, is there anything that I haven't told you today that I wanted to tell you? Now, this one has got a border. This is cut so that the left and right edge are flush. And you only have a border at the top and the bottom. You see that? So the left and the right are flush. Okay, now, to get these really pretty glittery balls both going up, you're going to move this way, right, and put your paper down. So directions do count sometimes. And I hope that I did get that right. And I guess it's the back, so I mean it's not the end of the world if it's upside down. See, I'm saying that so that I can talk myself into it being okay if I've just put it on upside down. Alright, so up. Okay, so I got it right. Alright, so now then this tiny little bit of stamping in crumb cake. Crumb cake gets used a lot, so it is fairly flexible. And Merry Christmas. Straight down, straight up. Oh, look, I got a little halo. So what that means is I pressed too far into my ink and got ink on the edge of the stamp. I don't know, can you see that? Oh, which way's my freaking camera? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can kind of see how the ink is on the edge of the stamp. And then when I press down too far. Possibly because I have a silicone mat underneath. So I'm going to move that. I'm going to turn this around, turn it over, and I'm going to come back. Because this is a red rubber stamp, it has plenty of cushion. It doesn't need the silicone mat. Much better. And I didn't clean my stamp, so you know that the ink is still there on the outside edge. Alright, so then I am going to put a little Tombow in here. Okay, so this is just 1 inch punched circle, a 1/4 punched circle, 1 1/4 punched circle, and then 1 3/8 scallop circle. And a glue dot would probably be a better choice, but I just reached for the glue, so slide that off. So if you haven't finished your Christmas cards, the Timeless Tidings class is a great set of beautiful Christmas cards, 20 cards in the kit, very simple and fast stamping. I have a few kits that will be here within the next week or so, and if you'd like to claim one of those and make some Christmas cards, please let me know. I'd love to help you out. I love sending handmade cards. And I'm going to put a slideshow together and post it of the cards that we've made this year in my Christmas card class, because we make 4 designs every month. We make 2 of each. So by the end of the year, you got a whole lot of cards knocked out and ready to send. So I'm going to dig those out and post them. Hopefully I can figure out. And then we didn't start in January, so there's not that many different designs, but okay. So now I don't need to worry about where my dimensionals are. This ribbon doesn't have to slide off, doesn't have to become untied, because the opening is right here. The gift card is going to slide right in here. Now, but because it's going to go over a ribbon, I am going to put one at the top and the bottom rather than stick this to the ribbon. I don't want it sliding around with the ribbon. Okay. And voila. And there's the one. So here we go. 1, 2. Oops. 3, 4. What? Sliding away. Here we go. How about this? We made 5 different note cards. Darn it, gift card holders, just that fast. And they're so cute and so different. If you have a favorite, of course you can mass produce that one. And it doesn't have to be this paper. Mix and match your paper all you want to. Whatever paper you have. This is a great way to use up your leftover paper too, because you don't need big pieces of it for all of them. Lots and lots of fun here. So, I think I managed to share everything that I wanted to share with you. Except one thing. Do you have a wish list for Stampin' Up! Products? Do you have somebody that's going to shop for you that could use a little helpful elf? I don't have a hat to put on to tell you that I'm your elf, but I would love to help someone put the gifts under the tree for you that you'd like to receive. So, let me know what your wish list is, and let me know who I need to contact. And I'll reach out and say, hey, would you like some help shopping? I can do that. I'd love to do that. I'll even do the wrapping. Okay, I might need some help with the wrapping, but I'll do the wrapping. I'll make a gift bag. I will do something so that you can get the Stampin' Up! Products that you love under your tree this holiday. All right. Reach out. Let me know you're there. Everybody, have a great Sunday, and I will see you again very soon when I have my regular voice back. Sorry if you enjoyed this one. I haven't enjoyed it at all. I'm afraid my nose is about to start running. I've been doing all kinds of sniffling. That's no fun. I do have a host code so that if you decide to place an order and take advantage of the online extravaganza, here you go. Now, I will tell you, if you have a wish list that has $100 worth of retail products or more, something that you could do is order those products in a starter kit. You get to choose $125 in your starter kit. You could even include that $50 craft and carry tote as part of those items. Then you can turn right around and take advantage of the sale, the online extravaganza, get the 20% discount of being a new demonstrator. You don't have to demonstrate, you don't have to hold classes, you don't have to be on Facebook Live, but we'd love for you to join our team and have fun. We do get together and have fun. But take advantage of that 20% discount of a demonstrator, the 10% discount of what's on sale, and get everything that you want. So talk to me some more about that. That's just a really quick little blurb about one way that you can make the most, get the most bang for your buck, right? We're all on a bargain, and I kind of like math a little bit, so I would love to help you take advantage, get the most for your money that you can, and stamp with you at the same time. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.